Awesome. Can I get Sam up here and everybody that's involved with Movie Club? Come on and join me, Sam. Right here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, and then you can have this mic as well. Okay, so we're here to do Movie Club LV. Thank you for joining us. This is our inaugural episode, so appreciate you being here. Thank you, Spacecraft Studio. This is live right now, so if you guys want to share, feel free to share and let people know. Please also sign into Vox Vote. So Vox Vote is voxvote.com, and you would go to Movie Club LV. And if you don't know, there's some stickers over here, and you can sign in with your camera, so you can make sure to vote and be part of this live. Real fun stuff. Okay, so we are going to get started with our first movie. Now, our first movie is directed by a director named Niles Flagg. Is Niles here, or is anybody here to represent? Oh, I think he said he was going to be just a tad late, right? Niles was going to be a tad bit late. No worries, because his was the one that actually was working. There was some videos in here were not working. They were kind of strangely acting weird. So we'll just kind of get started here, as long as everything will let us. Let's turn that down. Everything was working really good until literally 5 minutes ago. So we'll just kind of bear with it. Let's see. For some reason, it's like maybe I should try Edge. Let's see here. Put it on here so they can see what I'm dealing with over here. There you go. See what I'm doing? Oh, you can't even see because it's all in the night. I have you in the night here. Okay. Well, I might have to try a separate. You know what? Let's try a different browser. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it just doesn't like Google Chrome for some reason. Vimeo has some sort of conspiracy going. Is this? Oh, I've got a call right here, actually.
How could you not love Google Chrome?
I know. Why? What is up with Google Chrome? Okay, X out of there. Copy that. I promise I'm not leaving you hanging here, folks. I'll show you. Okay. Let's try. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, come on, baby. Literally, Vimeo does not want to play any videos. This is quite strange. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm going to go ahead and switch. I think the move is switch computers, I think. Let me try to all operate it off of this one. Is it just mine? No, it's Vimeo. So anything with Vimeo, it's just not playing it. It's like crashing. And it's the newest Chrome and everything.
Maybe instead of using Chrome, maybe use another.
Yeah, I did. I tried Edge too, and it won't even play in that. It's crashing in Edge. So I'm gonna try a different computer. Let's see if this doesn't kill us. I know, right? Always just a tad bit trouble. Let's see. Can you press that? It's okay, perfect. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Here we go. This is good. I think we got it. Okay, cool. So let's see if this works now. Let's try the first one we were going to try. Boom. We want to go in here because this is now the new audio. Okay. Cool. Perfect. All right, we're back on. Okay. Thank God. Thank you. Okay, so this is the first one. This is called Semper. Gabe, you're here, right? Thank you. All right, enjoy. This is he's in the building, so enjoy this. Let's pop this up on the screen so live screen can see it as well. All right, here we go. I want to make sure. Oh, look at this. Even on this, it's Vimeo. There is literally, this is a MacBook Pro, guys. Come on now. We got the best thing here. Vimeo. Next time we're going to say no Vimeo links. I think Vimeo is having a meltdown. That's so strange because it literally was just like, it was just playing. Okay, we're going to close this just in case this is affecting anything. My goodness gracious, huh? What a day. How about them Bears? There are people listening to us right now. I firmly believe it. Or they'll be watching later and be like, what is this? What happened? We're waiting. It's literally the spinning wheel of death. Everything was so nice. Should we say like, hey, is anybody on the Wi-Fi here? And if you are, then maybe you should get off. If anyone's on the Wi-Fi, please leave. Okay. It's playing.
You have a Cox Wi-Fi access?
Okay, let's see if it stays. Move it over here. Okay. Oh, enjoy. Oh, what is up, Vimeo? Is there? Hey, Gabe, can you send me this? Can you send me this to download? Is it possible? We'll move to the next one. And yes, send me the new one on YouTube. No more Vimeo. We will not operate with Vimeo anymore. And usually Vimeo should work. All right, we're moving it on. This is on Vimeo again too. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Nope, it's already not working. Salma, send me the other one.
Through email?
Email. Why don't you here? I'm gonna give you my email right now. josephsharafi@gmail.com. We're moving through it. We're moving through it, guys. All right, we're gonna try. Niles isn't here yet, is he?
No, he isn't.
Niles. Golly. Okay, guys, it's okay. This is what happens. We're gonna do what? Zabi's not here either, huh? Okay, you know what, guys? You guys are gonna get the first. You did. Okay, I was about to say you're gonna get the first 10 minutes of Vegas traffic right now. This is emergency. All right. Let's see here. Where is you sent it?
Yeah, I sent it a reply for
Which one did you send it to? You send it to Joseph Sharafi at Gmail or Joseph Sharafi at Sharafi Entertainment? Details matter, people. It's probably yep, I got it. Okay, please. YouTube should be good. Okay. This is Cinemas. Enjoy. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, so hop on into the hot seat. Filmmaker. So, hop on up there. Thank you. All right. Okay, cool. So that was intense, to say the least. Do you have nothing? It's not on. We'll give you something that muted you. Is it working?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Okay. So, whoa, that's a little much. Okay, we're figuring it out, guys. All right. So tell us a little bit about this movie in particular before we say what we think.
Yeah. So I made that movie last year, summer last year. It was my first ever short film I've ever made, with no prior film experience. Just a passion, a dream, and met really cool people that helped me along the way to kind of like put this together. I'm really proud of it. It's a really very minimal budget, but we made it happen. The experience was pretty biblical. I rented an Airbnb and it started raining and it was supposed to be an outdoor pool scene. They were supposed to have a conversation outdoors in the pool, but due to the rain, the lighting team couldn't shoot in the pool, so we had to pivot. And then our lead actress had an emergency, so she couldn't make it. So we had to find a last minute actress same day. So the young lady that you see here, she learned those lines like same day, only had like 30 minutes to learn. So it was really a crazy, awesome experience, just learning how to put out fires and pivoting when we needed to pivot. But I learned so much, and this was just truly awesome to just like put this together and just kind of like, and it did win an award at the Indie Vegas Film Festival. So
Congrats.
that was awesome to see.
That's amazing. All right, well, hold on. It's not done yet.
Oh,
This
okay.
This isn't just to make a speech. We're gonna talk. We're gonna ask you some
Yay.
questions. You get a chance. So what's your name?
My name is Palma Garcia Hernandez.
And you go by Salma? Is that what you like to be
Yes,
called?
Salma.
Salma, awesome.
Yes.
Are you a first-time filmmaker?
Yeah, so now, I mean, after making that film, I've been helping other people with their films. I've done script supervisor, assistant directing, even PA at BTS.
Awesome. Where are you from?
From here, from Vegas.
Born and raised.
Not born, I'm originally from Mexico, but been living here since I was 3 years old.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Okay. And then what made you want to get into filmmaking?
So when I was little, I used to like watching the behind the scenes in a lot of the movies, like the Blu-ray behind the scenes feature, and just reading through my parents' movie collection. I really like watching, especially Emilie. From, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Emilie.
Maybe. I don't know. I know which movie you're talking about, but the
Yeah.
French and their bloody pronunciations, I don't know if we can ever get that right. But yes,
Yeah.
great movie. Okay, top 3 favorite movies of all time. Go.
Okay, The Virgin Suicides.
Whoa, intense and scary and sad, but lovely. Sofia Coppola, love that.
Yes, I love Sofia Coppola. Lost in Translation would be also a really good one by her.
Lost in
And-
Translation, okay.
Yes. And then I just love Shrek,
Shrek. Shrek, that's lovely.
Yeah, the whole series. Awesome.
They're all great. There's a new one coming out too.
I don't want them.
You don't want that one. What if it's amazing? Are you going to retract your words?
Yeah.
You think DreamWorks is going to throw out some trash out there? They need a win.
See,
Yeah,
They need a win.
it's looking a little scary, but I'll give it a try.
Okay, so let's talk about your
Yeah.
movie. What's the name of it again?
It's called Moonbird.
Moonbird. And why did you decide to make this?
So I wrote it in college, and I went through a breakup. I was in my feels, and also I had a grandfather pass away, a great grandfather pass away, and my great grandma, she was always very bitter about men. They slept in different rooms, like practically their whole marriage. And I kind of like saw her battling with that guilt after he passed away, but also feeling like relieved and being herself and being her. She could finally be her own person, which is kind of fucked up, But um, I just really got inspired by that, like that difficult feeling, the heaviness of like losing someone that you love so much, but also held you back. Yeah.
Wow, super heavy. Sam?
Okay, so I am Sam. I got some questions for you.
Yes.
The main character, she's going through something. The gentleman appearing with her, is that in her mind?
Yes, it is in her mind.
So we're going to assume that he passed away or left.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. All right. So is that why she picked up the cigarette at the end?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a recent event.
Yeah,
The gentleman would have passed away.
yeah, I would say about like maybe fresh, like a year. I didn't roadmap that hard, but I would say it's his recent death.
Okay. So
Yeah.
she's still suffering.
She's still suffering from it. Yes.
All right. So he said to her something along the lines, "I thought you were better than this."
Yeah.
So he's visiting her from the afterlife and upset that she's still suffering in the way that she is.
Yes.
Very, very heavy for sure.
Mhm.
I love the style of this. Were you deliberately mimicking a kind of a noir style?
Yeah, a little bit. I got a lot of inspiration from these like Mexican black and white films that my mom used to play for me with Maria Felix. I don't know if you guys know her. But I also just like love like just any black and white movies. They're great, and I really wanted to pursue that. That was like what I had envisioned when I wrote the screenplay.
I was noticing in the frame that there's almost seemed to be like the jitter of film sprockets as if it was being run through an actual projector. Is that something you deliberately added, or was that some movement in the camera that became a fortunate addition to the cinematography? Because it really looked like it was shot on film.
Yeah, no, I deliberately added that post production. I wanted it to give that kind of like film vibe. Um, yes.
Well, it's very subtle but noticeable, and I commend you for that. I think that looks terrific.
Thank you. I was a little worried it would be too much. I'm like,
Now, I would say you just put in the right amount there, and the music choice. Music choices were very atmospheric and effective. A little on the sad side, a little on the mysterious side. I didn't know where the story was going to go. Was there going to be a scare in there, or was there going to be a tear in there? And so you left me kind of hanging.
yeah, that's what I really wanted at the core. I wanted the audience to be uncomfortable. I'm not sure if this is a horror film or if it's a sad film or if it's a romance. And my husband actually, he's a musician, so he kind of like helped me put together like the kind of like the eerie piano parts in some of them. So we had a lot of fun putting that together, and I was like, I just want them to feel kind of on edge.
It's nicely done. Good choices. What's the significance of the title?
So originally in the screenplay, we were supposed to have it in the pool, and I wanted the reflection of the moon on the pool as she was swimming. That was supposed to be a cool shot. But we did have to pivot last minute, and I really fell in love with the name. So I was like, I still wanted to keep it, and I kind of also wanted to make it like it also has like a different significance of like someone that has passed away who's watching you at night or like a visitor.
So you filmed this in Las Vegas and in here?
Yes, an Airbnb.
It looks very much like something that I might see in Mexico. So,
Oh, okay.
was that also accidental, or?
I think it's just like like I grew up being Catholic Mexican. I lived in Mexico, visit a lot, and I think I definitely watched a lot of like old vintage um, Mexican films. So I feel that maybe not intentionally, but like I did like kind of draw a lot of inspiration just from like now that you mentioned that, I'm like it probably came out of my mind.
Yeah, it came through. The atmosphere definitely comes through. So I think that you might want to. You probably see this as a very personal project for yourself, but I think that it comes through the screen as well.
Yeah.
Great work. Great work. All right, let's. Where do you see yourself going with this? Are you doing more films?
Yeah, so I'm very proud of it. I think I'm done with it's. I'm happy with the one film festival it won. Now right now I'm in the competition to get like a grant for a new film. I have a screenplay, so I'm kind of waiting on that to see if like I get the grant. If I don't, I'm gonna still pursue it, but with less of a budget.
Is this a feature you're going to do or a short?
No, it's
or-
a short. It's another short.
Okay, another short.
Yes.
Very cool. All right, so now we leave this out. We leave it open to the public. Any comments from the public? Please come on up and say your name. Come up. This is like a town board meeting. Come on up, Sam. Can we let him use yours real quick? Go ahead, buddy.
Gabe.
Hi, Gabe.
Gabe,
Hi, how are you?
welcome.
Hi,
What do you got to say?
Have you seen the Bruce Springsteen Brilliant Disguise video?
Bruce Winston.
Bruce Springsteen Brilliant Disguise video?
No.
Okay. Well, I just want to say that, presenting a film in black and white, it's not as easy as it seems, right? Because obviously there's more manipulation of the shadows and cutting and controlling the light. And I thought this looked really good. And for the first time out, you did a phenomenal job. So,
Oh, thank you. So sweet.
Well,
I'm gonna check it out.
That's lovely. Sometimes those up to public comments can get pretty nasty. So that was a good one.
I know, I'm nervous.
That could have gone way
I'm
bad.
sweating.
Okay, cool. Now, one last question is, if you could sum this story up, if nobody ever knew, like ever saw this, you could sum it up in 30 seconds. How would you do?
I had a hard time doing this. A woman going through a psychological episode regarding her ex-husband, or I don't know. Help me, guys.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I think we'll go with that one. All right, let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, everybody. Woo.
It was less scary than I thought. I was really scared.
No, that was great. You had a great product too. I think keep going with it and don't wait for that grant. Just keep going, even if that grant doesn't come. All right, next one up. Let's see. All right, 1 second. Bated breath. All right, Gabe, did you send me a new one on YouTube, or did you send me a new one I can download? All right, or if you want to try and put it on YouTube, that would be sick. I don't know if you can. For some reason, Vimeo is acting crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, Niles, is Niles here yet? Yeah. Oh, what's up, man? All right, yours is next. Thank you for coming. And let me put this on good. The name of this one is Wise Guy Crew. Hold on. Perfect. Okay, cool. Are we ready? Sorry. The other one's still playing. My bad. I was like, that doesn't sound. I'm confused. Sorry. Nice. All right, Niles, come on up. He's like, be gentle. I just got off work, he says. No, you're good. Oh, did we just, okay, we're doing a rave now. It's a rave. I'm not sure what's going on. We didn't do that on purpose. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for joining us. Give us your introduction. Who are you?
Okay, my name is Niles Flagg. I'm a filmmaker, director, producer, editor, visual effects artist, writer, and yeah, I've only been out here like a year and a half, so it's nice to meet you.
Oh, where are you from, Niles?
Originally New York, but I lived in LA. I worked, I actually made movie trailers for 10 years. I was a post-production supervisor, editor, visual effects artist on a lot of what you've seen, Transformers campaign, Iron Man campaign, you name it.
That's amazing.
You name it. And I quit so that I can become a starving artist and director again.
Tell us about what you did specifically for those movies.
So I was post-production supervisor, and at times editor and visual effect artist. So I supervise all the companies in Hollywood that work to make a trailer, as well as I was the artist leading all of the other artists that make trailers. So.
Wow, so you were the trailer maker.
Trailer maker.
That's pretty dope. That's awesome. And how long you been here?
About a year and a half.
Oh, how many short films have you done yourself directing?
So these, what I call 1 minute scripts. We've shot 9 of them. We've usually tried to do one a week. I try to just crank them out. I'll write a script on Sunday and post it on Monday, and actors sign up. I didn't even audition. People just sign up, and whatever I get is whatever I get. So I'll show up on Sunday, and it's like, okay, what are we doing here? And we just figure it out from there. So basically, that's what we see here. It's kind of magical and it works out.
Yeah, something that I thought, do you write it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought the writing was really cheeky. I thought it was snappy. My style of comedy, so I thought you had some good lines in there.
It's my
That
first attempt at comedy. Usually I'm more dramatic, psychological stuff.
okay. So
this
you don't
is
do
more
comedy too much.
lighthearted.
Well, I thought you did a good job. I thought that was well.
Thank you.
What'd you shoot it on?
Okay, I shoot with
Lens?
these were 28, Nikon 28.
Okay. So you just did a prime? 28?
I use primes pretty much strictly. I don't fuck with zooms that much.
Okay. Why do you not F with the zooms?
They're not as sharp, obviously. Primes are more cinematic. Zooms are more used for events, sports, and things of that nature. So I try to stick with the cinematic look.
Okay.
Cinematic vibe.
Top 3 favorite movies. Go.
Does that have to be movies or can it be shows? Or
Movies for now.
So,
Shows is the next one next week.
so The Departed.
Nice. What's the name?
I would say I gotta think here. Favorites. Eraserhead.
Okay. Nice. David Lynch. Yeah, that's a good one.
I would either I know there's other ones that I like, but this is just what comes to my mind right now. Either Blue Velvet or Lost Highway.
Okay. Ethereal mystery, David Lynch vibes. Very cool. Love it. Awesome. Where do you see yourself going with this? Where's your eventual big goal?
So yeah, theatrical, feature theatrical, and
You just want to make bottom of the barrel as long as like you want to make an Oscar? You want to win Academy Awards? You want to be well received, make multi-million? Okay, good.
I mean, yeah, I mean, so I started as a visual effects artist on Flame, which I don't, you guys might have even heard of that. But Flame is software that was started by a company called Street Logic. I started out working there with the initial guy that started the company, and this was in Texas. And one day a tape came in, and I was when I popped it in this VHS. This was like way back. I popped in this VHS, and it was all these visual effects and graphics for all these big companies, and I was like, "This is what the fuck we're making." And they were like, and it was totally top secret. So they were like, yeah, "This is what it does," and I was like, "I'm out of here. I'm gonna go learn now. I'm out of here." So I left Houston immediately, moved to LA, got a job as a PA, and drove to train myself on Flame software for about 9 months, and then started working as a visual effects artist. And so that software won Oscars for technical excellence, and I was one of the engineers helping build that, the systems, and then became an artist. And from that, I made a commercial director's reel and got signed as a commercial director initially, and then from there it was just like, I'm gonna really do this like for real. So
Where do you see yourself? 5 years.
So 5 years.
Just quick.
Yeah, 5 years. Theatrical directing, theatrical films.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, Niles, how you doing? Some questions for you. First of all, the title of this would be
Wise Guys Crew.
Wise Guys Crew.
Wise Guys Grow. Okay. I was kind of curious what was happening here because it was such a wide assortment of characters.
Yeah.
That I was wondering why would these people be gathered together to do something? Because they didn't seem like in everyday life there'd be the kind of people that you would expect to see together until you explained the way that you casted this, and everything just kind of showed up, which made it quirky and fun.
Right.
Was that line at the end about going out with family always in the script?
Yes, that was always in the script, and
It was building towards this punchline?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So did the fact that these people showed up for it and you saw how different they all were, ages, demographics, everything, did that add to the excitement when you were filming it?
Initially, I was kind of scared. For real, like it was like, how am I gonna make this odd crew marry each other, like and blend as and make them seem like they've been friends? And it only took, I guess, a little bit of changing the script a little bit. As we were setting up and getting prepared, I kind of dialed the script in a little bit. But the end is definitely.
Did these folks end up gravitating towards one another rather quickly during the filming of it?
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, initially, a couple of them are union, so it was great because they took charge of the family, and it was interesting to watch how that immediately came together and that they taught the other actors that they were supposed to be doing. While I'm over here messing with my camera gear and trying to get ready and everything, and I'm turning around going, "Oh, this is great! Like they're getting this set."
Instant chemistry.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, they're getting this set.
I like your camera setups, your quick cuts and angles and so forth. I was not expecting it to be this short, but once again, once you explained the concept,
Yeah.
I got it. I was eager to see what was going to happen next, which I suppose is a testimony to
Everyone
the
says
setup.
that they want to see more of.
Is
what
this
happened.
part of a continuous storyline? I know you said you have individual segments, but are they all freestanding?
They're all freestanding, although I started writing some of them a little bit longer. The next one that we're shooting, I actually had auditions, so it's more cohesive and as a theme as well as the actors.
So this is the one that you chose to represent the project that you're doing. Why this one in particular? And being it's the one that most people are going to probably see, would you consider revisiting this to see what happens once they get inside?
What's the last part of that again? Once
a continuation of the same story,
I see.
a sequel.
Yeah, what happens when they get inside the show?
So that's interesting. I had not thought about taking it further than just this, but a lot of people have been inquisitive about, let's see more of these characters because this reminds me of Friends or reminds me of something, something of that nature, like a show like Friends and whatnot. But no, I hadn't thought about that. It was just a 1-minute script, and I just kind of move on to the next and the next, and I just write different ones for each week.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. All right, Niles, is there anything else you want to say?
It was a lot of fun. That's about it.
Thanks, dude. Well, hopefully you'll come back with another 2-minute or 3-minute.
Sure.
So I'd love to have you
I'd
back.
love to.
Thanks, man. Let's give him a round of applause, huh? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, next one up that we're gonna do. How are we doing, Dave?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube. Can you send it to me so I can download it in an email?
Well, the thing is, it's not my video. The editor put it up there, and I just never.
Oh, it's the editor. Well, we'll give it a shot again after this, and we'll see if Vimeo helps us out. For some reason, I don't know what's up. All right, guys, this one is for the night. No problem. Sorry, Gabe, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, I was just saying, no worries.
Thank you.
Did we want to take any questions from the audience?
Actually, you're right. I'm so sorry, Niles. Get back up there, dude. My bad. Just 1 second. I want to ask you some questions. One more. All right, guys. Public question. Anyone for Niles? Yes. You got one? Come on up.
All right.
Come on in. And go ahead and state your name.
Yes. Hi, my name's Salma.
What's your name?
Salma?
Salma. Nice to meet
Yes, nice to meet you too. I wanted, I guess it's more of a comment, but I guess you could turn it into a question. I really liked like the punchy cuts and zoom in, especially like the zoom in at the end where he's like says like the funny line, it's like, oh, that's why I always drink. Are they? Well, I guess I have 2 questions. One, what was your inspiration for that kind of like film or like that type of editing and camera work?
Okay.
Did you do the camera work as
I did.
well?
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay. And then also like where are your other segments that you said you're gonna make like other little shorts? They're all different themes, or
Yeah, completely different.
and do they all live within the same universe, or like kind of like? Is there a certain thought behind each theme that connect each other? Or where'd you come up with this concept of like making little micro shorts?
I just kind of it's almost like a brain fart. I just blurt them out, like, and I try to be different. Try not to do something like what I did last week. Try to come up with different characters for the next one, but also the characters. The similarities that the characters are all completely different in each one of them. So I don't really have something that's cohesive, because I know that when people are going to sign up, I'm going to get a whole bunch of different kinds of people. So there's a character that fits somebody, right? She picks a character that fits her every time. So I know, like, I could write a character thinking, Sabrina's gonna probably like this character. So and so might like this character. Such and so like this character. So
Are you, and you said you moved here a bit ago. Did you pursue this project kind of like to get to know more actors and like get to know more people in the community, like the film community, to like grow your network, or?
Yeah, definitely. And out of like, it was like boredom, and like I don't want to. I like coming from trailers. Trailers is an insane work ethic and workflow. You probably don't ever want to do that to yourself in life, is go be a trailer editor or trailer post supervisor, because it's nuts. And I hadn't been shooting, I hadn't been doing anything when I got out here, and I was just like, I was going crazy. So I told a couple of other camera friends of mine that I was just going to write. I don't care what it is. It's probably going to suck. I don't even care. I'm just going to do it. Like, it doesn't even matter. And they were like, oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that because you're going to ruin your brand and you're going to screw up your whole, like initially. And I was like, I don't even care. Like, I'd rather just do something, even if it sucks. I'm going to learn something from it, right? So I might as well just kick it out. And if people see it and it sucks, I'm okay with that, because I've done all this other stuff with teams of people. I'm doing this stuff sort of by myself. There's no way I could actually get everything perfect or just right, just doing stuff by yourself. So I was willing to just put myself on the line like that in order to just accomplish step by step each learning process in order to do it. So each one that got better and better and better and better because I was doing them by myself. And your first question was about the camera work.
We got to keep it moving. Sorry, just because we do have more, but I do want to hear you. But we just got to kind of wrap it up, baby.
Okay, this is the end of her question. So the camera work, basically, the inspiration wasn't any one particular thing. It was more of a theme of vaudeville, kind of. So that kind of humor and camera work is why I shot it the way I did. And the challenge was shooting 7 people at the same time and walking backwards and pulling focus walking backwards.
Yeah, no, for you to do all of that by yourself is pretty impressive. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Anybody else? We'll leave it open. No?
I just wanted to add one thing.
Yes.
Niles, you said that working with trailers wasn't exactly a dream job for you, but I find it interesting that the purpose of a trailer is to make audiences want more. And
Right.
I think that worked into what you're doing for yourself.
Definitely was the biggest learning process, because I got to work with every major director, every major studio. But the most important thing was the script supervisor's notes come to me. So I read and they're not like a little note, but it's multiple binders, and it has everything, how every movie's made, has everything in detail written.
So your skill set from learning how to do that, maybe without you even subconsciously using it,
Oh, for sure.
seems to have worked into this.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great job. Well done. Such a good job. All right. So we're going to pause the recording real quick, and then we're going to play this. Okay, cool. So this next one is called The Closet. This one's kind of an intense one. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Intense, but it's fun. I want to make sure that this is formatted first. Sometimes this podcast, we go a little long, so we got to make sure that we're recording everything. Okay, we'll kill this. And then Subjected you to my own short film. That was my plan the whole time. Nice. Okay, so this is where we switch it up. Niles, want to come play my part? Come on, come here. Oh, sorry. Come on here. You're gonna play my part. And you guys can grill me if you'd like. Okay.
Oh my.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Joseph Sharafi, producer, local, been here since I was 5, president of the Stop the Traffic Foundation, and a filmmaker. What else should I say? I like to keep it brief.
Are you originally from here?
Born in Colorado, Denver. Moved here when I was 5.
He's looking to me to take over now. Okay, this was part of the 48-hour film project.
This was 49 hours. This was Desert Waves.
Oh, I didn't know there was more than one.
Yeah, they had like a 49-hour kind of spin-off thing.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
So what year was this made?
Last year.
And there was a little bit of product placement in there, I saw.
Yeah, so they made us do a magazine. It was like some ladies' magazine.
I wasn't referring to that.
Oh, yeah, Vegas Traffic. Yeah, we definitely did that one.
Oh yeah.
For the ones of us who do not know about that, would you like to enlighten?
Yeah, so I directed a movie called Vegas Traffic that brings awareness to child trafficking and human trafficking, and we've screened in a couple different places, had a bunch of support. We've had it at City Hall, and we're in film festivals all over the world. Hope to use it as an awareness tool in order to help stop child trafficking.
So do you see this as something that you would use as a stepping stone for getting awareness of that out? Was that the intention? Which came first, I guess?
Honestly, this was a personal story that I needed to tell, and then the 49-hour allowed me to tell it. Personally, this was, I feel like I was the little girl, really, and the imaginary friend was Jesus to me, because I'm Christian, which I don't push on anybody, but for me, that was kind of what got me through that tough time. And so I just kind of rewrote it for who we had available, and it turned into this.
Interesting.
What was the inspiration behind the different characters that were the imaginary friend? Why was he changing into different things? Were they symbolic of certain situations?
Well, I knew that I wanted him to shift between characters because I was thinking like Robin Williams kind of vibe. So I was like, how could you play that kind of Jim Carrey, Robin Williams kind of multiple character thing? So I think me and John got together. We decided what he could hit best, accent-wise, character-wise, what he felt comfortable with, and what I felt good with character, creative-wise.
Interesting.
Your turn.
Okay.
You're on the hot seat now.
Let me see. Yeah. So why a closet?
It was a safe place. I had to hide myself in a closet when I was being attacked by my physically abusive parent.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, I'm forgetting the word that I was thinking about, but where.
Can you talk into the mic? I'm sorry, a little bit.
Hello.
There.
Is that better? So, I guess where did the little character come in? Where did that come from?
Well, we were working on trying to do some sort of visual effect element, and I thought it would be funny to pull like this Italian mobster guy out of his pocket and like have him start talking. And so we had Trent do it, which is like he's a big Italian guy, and so he was like, "I'm down, I'll do it." And so we put him on a green screen and we with my own son, we practiced doing versions of it and like how it looked on the hand, because if you show the hand, it kind of like hands aren't steady. They're always shaky. So if you show him on the hand, it kind of blows the whole thing. So we kind of figured out a way of like putting him on the floor and then kind of superimpose. So he's all CG'd out, and then we just kind of throw him in and superimpose him over, and then we just make sure they know where they're looking.
That was really effective.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know he's a big guy, so
He is. He's really big. You're like looking up to him, and like now you're looking down. So it's really good.
Music choice.
Yeah, I was looking for like Disney kind of vibe-ish.
You wanted him to be lighthearted.
Lighthearted but emotional. It was going for like a kid's family kind of vibe, so it was a little edgy. I always kind of lean towards like a Hans Zimmer sort of soundtrack. And this one is like, I wanted to go a little lighter.
So this is something that you would feel comfortable for children actually seeing and understanding the situation and hopefully do something to get help if necessary?
I think that's an amazing question. Thank you, Sam, for that, bringing that up. I totally think that this would be great for somebody to see who's maybe going through something like this and would be able to hopefully get help, or if somebody sees that maybe something's going on, maybe they go on their gut and they try to reach out for help. You never know. It's about awareness. So I think if it empowers somebody to better somebody's life or a child's life, I think that is amazing.
Who made
Thank you.
did you choose the color palette intentionally?
Yes. So I was trying to go for like an amberish hue because that's what I remember it looked like in the closet. I actually got pushback from some of the camera team. They're like, "Are you sure you want to go with this yellow?" I was like, "Dude, that's what I saw when I'm holding up against the door and it's like pounding in. That's why every time, like you go back to the doorknob and it's shaking and it can't get in. That's what it felt like being in there. I don't know if you've ever been like a victim of abuse and you have to hide yourself somewhere, and that door is the only thing that's like holding you against whatever else is on that side of the door, Yeah. It's its own character.
Yeah. And casting choices?
I like to, I don't say this all the time because it sounds precocious, but I like to work with people that I know. And so I knew that this was going to be kind of like a tough sort of 49 hours. You got to kind of grind it. So I wanted to make sure I had the key crew together, but also they did mixers. So we were able to kind of connect the different mixers and bring people on through that. But we kind of knew like we were going to have a mom, we were going to maybe have a kid, but you don't really know what you're going to do until they give you everything, because it's kind of one of those contests. They give you like you have to put a certain, like the magazine in there, you had to put certain things in there, it had to be a genre. So yeah, so we didn't know exactly what we were going to do, we kind of had an idea.
Lens choice?
I use a zoom lens because it allows me to move in and out quickly without having to change lenses consistently and maybe mess with the sensor, possibly getting dust on it or whatever. I've had stuff with that. So I just rolled with a Sigma 24-70 art house, f.2 stop, clean. It's on that camera right there, actually, right there.
Okay.
Question regarding the contest and how the story came out. Did you have it in your heart to want to tell us the story? And if you had gotten that challenge and it wasn't supposed to be a suspenseful film, and when it was going to be a comedy or a straightforward drama, would you have still gone towards that direction of the story?
Maybe not. It really had to, it was a story I wanted to tell, but it had to fit within those confines, because you can't really come up with a story before, because then you can get a totally different genre or different props, different lines, and then it kind of messes your whole thing. So I kind of had a few ideas of where I wanted to go based on genres, but nothing concrete.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Public, anybody? Questions? For the live stream.
Come on up.
Okay, hi.
What's your name?
My name is Gabby.
Gabby, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Did the mother know what was happening?
So she didn't know that it was happening. My impression is that she came in on it happening.
Like the first time?
That's ambiguous. I like to leave that open. It's possible that it could have been multiple times, but for me, it was multiple times.
I'm asking that because of what she said. What have you done?
What did you do? My idea is that, okay, so one of the biggest forms of trafficking is through boyfriends of moms, single moms. And so what they can do is they can come in, pretend to parade around and pretend to be the perfect man and say, hey, let me help you with babysitting. And she thinks that she found like the perfect guy. And then really he was trying to get their child, which that doesn't happen all the time. But in this case, I assumed that it was he kind of sweet talked the mom, maybe other times, or maybe he hadn't gotten this far. Maybe this is the first time he gotten super drunk and decided to, take it that far. Maybe in some world, maybe he wasn't going to hurt her when he opened the door at some point, but then it escalated because she wouldn't open the door. There's so many different ways that it could have gone. I can only equate it to what happened to me.
I guess the fact that the kid was in the closet was an indicator.
She definitely didn't feel safe to be out
Yeah.
there, that's for sure.
I was just trying to figure out what prompted it, but okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
More questions?
Sweet. Okay. Thank you. Moving on.
All right.
Hey, is Gabe still here?
He's working in the back. I see him. No, I was. My friend told me to try to screen capture it, and I tried. And
I know. Let's try again.
What? Okay, yeah. And if not, I sent you a link to your email. So.
Give it up for Niles, guys. Yes, sir. Killing it. Killed it. Makes a great Joey. Okay, Niles, let's give Niles a shot, huh? Let's give it again. I don't know why this Vimeo is not working. Let's pray, huh? Hum diddly doo. Okay, Semper. Let's hope it works. Come on. Oh, see, look, it did its thing. Literally, Vimeo just sucks, dude. Okay, yeah, let me try a different browser on the MacBook Pro. Good point. Let's see. Let's try Safari. Okay, Semper. I know, right? That's what people say. Oh no. Yeah, dude, see, look, it freezes up on here too. Yikes. Okay, yeah, no, not working on Safari.
I emailed the screen capture to you.
Oh, okay. What?
I don't know if it's going to quality.
Okay, let's give it a shot. The screen capture.
I sent it to your personal Gmail account, I think.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to download it. It's 547 megabytes. Let's see how long it takes. Not that long. I don't think it should take that long. 23 seconds. Yeah, Vimeo. Good to know. Good to know. No Vimeo. Here we go. Okay, it is done downloading. Okay, I got it. Semper. Ho ho on the screen recording.
See? Quality. Quality.
Quality. Enter full screen. Oh man. This is really
TikTok drama.
It's not on the phone. This is how it downloaded. This is a screen capture. Okay.
It's a TikTok drama.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Fit the screen now.
It won't fit the screen.
Zoning out? Anyway, I was saying my uncle used to ask people.
Hold on. I don't know if we could play that game. Let's see here. He said do it. Okay, he's right. He did try his hardest to get it there. It is HDMI, yeah. Oh, to the phone.
That might be a thing. That might be an option.
Whose battery? I love this. Yeah, it's vertical, so that's the best it's gonna go. Yeah. So okay, guys, this is the first vote. Do we vote to watch it like this
Yeah.
or not?
Absolutely.
Try incognito mode first on Google Chrome.
This isn't on what's it called? You think to watch it?
Yeah, like try go on incognito mode on Google and then pull up Vimeo.
Just get the chairs closer to the screen.
But Vimeo's
Just get the chairs close to the screen. I love this guy. Hold on.
It might work that way.
Okay, let's try. It's in incognito. Upload it, Pirate Bay. A lot of different things. But it's not. It's okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not working. We can watch it vertical though and small. All right, we're voting. Okay, guys, if you want to watch it on vertical and small, then we're going to raise our hand. Hold on, I'm going to give you the options. We are going to have this again next month, so we'll be able to watch it again. This would be our last one. We would end for tonight. So if you are in favor of watching it vertical on the small, then raise your hand now. Okay. Oh, don't feel pressured, guys. Okay, and then all and down. Now all not in favor, raise your hand. Okay, none wins. I'm sorry, guys. Tonight, this will be the last movie. Thank you so much for coming. You guys were amazing. Give yourself a round of applause, everyone. This was really cool. This is the first time that we were able to do this. We raised, hold on, let me, okay. So guys, actually right now is the time. If you want to donate $2, $1, anything, if you go up to these, or if you go back to the tickets on Eventbrite, you can actually purchase tickets again and donate whatever you want. Let me tell you how much we raised tonight. That's going to Free International, which is super cool. It's an organization that helps against fighting child trafficking and child homelessness, which is amazing. It's not amazing. It's amazing what they're doing. It's not amazing what's happening. We raised $99, y'all, from just you guys showing up. Like from this tonight, like literally $100. We'll match it at the foundation, so that'll be $200. And also, we are going to vote for our winner tonight for the movie for the cash prize. That's right. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to do the Vox vote. So hop into Vox vote. And give me 1 second. I'm going to play some music so that we're not all bored here. So you go to the Vox vote. It's okay, Manuel. You just tell somebody to do it for you, and you can let me know which one you vote for, and we'll pull it. Okay. Hop into there, and you're going to do it should have the pin on there as well. And then I will set this up, and you guys will be able to vote here in 1 second. 1 sec. Yep. It should say waiting. Perfect.
I was just ready to start a new question.
Yes, thank you.
When are you ready to start a new question?
Moonbird.
We demand the new
Wise
question
Guy
now.
Crew. And one more. Which one would it say? Killer Highway
And Sean, you answered.
How do I vote?
Okay, I'm going to start it right now. Okay, it is live now. It is live.
Here we go. It's live. No, it's like, There we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go.
Are these anonymous?
Yes. And no, they can put their name in. Actually, they can put their name in if they want to. Has anyone voted?
I have.
Oh yeah, you did. Cool. Okay, still going, still going. All right, did everyone vote? It's okay. Okay, 10 people voted. Sounds about right, right? Is everyone good? Figured it out? Okay. All right, the winner is Moonbird. Moonbird has won it, ladies and gentlemen. She won it. Why don't you come on up, Selma, and give us a speech, please? What do you got? Under 2 minutes, please. Woo! Yes, please.
Thank you, everybody who voted for me and those who didn't. Yeah, I'm really happy that I won. Thank you, BTSLV and Spacecraft. You guys rock. All right, that's it.
Yeah, short and sweet. Love it. See us after for your cash prize of $20. Great job, everybody. Well, everybody, give yourself a round of applause. You guys were here to help fight against child trafficking. Come on now. You guys watched short films. You gave your time and your money. You came out and parked. Please give some time to Moms for Liberty out there. If you get a chance, pick up a flyer for Stop the Traffic Foundation. Get involved. If you guys want more info, please come and see us. Thank you so much. You guys rock.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Woo! All right, let's play some music. But not Nintendo music. Let's play, here we go, little Stevie Wonder. All right. This is fun.